God is not ruling the world as it is now. It is Satan that is ruling this world, because ghosts exist, but it is Satan's doing.
What's the purpose of mosquitoes
That
in
is a
the
strange
world?
question, but purpose of mosquito. If we talk about mosquito, there are other things we can talk about that don't have purpose. And besides, if such cause malaria, and we are living in this world now, like as a Christian, God is not ruling the world as it is now. It is Satan that is ruling this world, because God can't be ruling a world full of crime, disaster, and all what you're facing, because He is a merciful God. You know that. So He can't be ruling such world with all these sinful acts. So Satan is ruling the world. So if there are things like this that is harmful, I think it is the devil's doing. But if you talk of purpose, and maybe let's assume it's God who created such, because we know mosquitoes come from where waters are gathered, bad waters, and all those things. That's where they come from. All I want to talk about cockroaches. What are the purpose of them? We talk of rats. I know some people eat rats. Rats can be used as okay.
I've seen people that eat cockroaches.
Yeah, for mosquitoes, I don't think it's God's doing, because definitely, obviously, they don't have any purpose.
So that means it's not God's doing.
I'm not sure. And if they have purpose, maybe they will be purposeful for the plants or something. But I don't think. So I don't think they have any purpose. If they are purpose for the plants, then it should be God who created them. But if they have no other purpose than just cause us malaria, then it's the devil's doing.
Okay, a guy I had here told me, sheep were created for us to consume, right? They believe that.
Animals.
And the guy was like, maybe God created us for mosquitoes to consume. Like, what was that?
That's wrong now. That's wrong.
That's wrong, right?
That is his own opinion.
But mosquitoes feed on us. Don't you think?
They don't last for 24 hours. If they feed on us, they don't last for 24 hours.
Like they die immediately.
Within 24 hours, they're dead, even if they feed on us.
Okay, let's do this. So,
do you believe in ghosts?
Do you believe ghosts exist? Because I'm hearing of ghosts since I was a little kid, but I'm not seeing evidence.
What is the purpose of mosquitoes in the world?
Do you believe ghosts exist? Do you think they meet, or you think only few people have seen them in their life, or they don't exist? It's just out of fear.
It exists, but when you say such things exist, like I always say, being a Christian, it has taught me a lot of things. Ghosts exist, but it is Satan's doing. Like when people say they see their dead loved ones, they see them. It is Satan that makes them believe that such exists. If you have a mindset, you don't believe in such. I don't think you have to see. You ever see such? I've never seen it before. When my dad died, I wish to see him, but with the knowledge I have that those are not real, it never happened.
Yeah. So, like, do you think ghost is subjective? Like, if you believe in it, you see it. If you don't, you not see it.
As a Christian, if you have Bible knowledge, if you're smart enough to know, what do we like? You see things that happen in villages. When we talk about maybe something, you do something in the village, you have a how do I put it? When you commit a crime, you have a penalty will be given to you for committing a crime, you'll be arrested. So there are some things in some villages that tradition, like once you do, they say the gods of that land will give cause a penalty for what you do. Maybe you die or you fall sick until you appease the god before all those traditional things. You know that if those traditions apply to your family, if they really believe it, right, about those traditions, it follows them.
Okay.
But whereby that family now are not in that village and they still do such things, you never know anything about traditions and all those things. You never practice it in any way. Nothing happens.
So you're saying ignorance is bliss?
When it is something that displeases God, when it doesn't please, do you think traditions, all those God's traditions, that is God's now, that is going against God's what God's approved, that is idolatry. So you don't expect such thing you don't expect to know such things and to please God. You get what I'm trying to say?
Okay, I understand.
So it's not about being ignorant. We don't have to even believe in all those things, because those are idols.
But why do you think they exist in the first place?
That is the ignorance of people not knowing about God. Then when they come to know about God and learn about the Bible, see things in a different light, then they will know all those things. People made those gods. Now people made them.
So you think any god, those small gods are man-made?
People, are they not man-made? Yeah, are they not man-made?
Okay, is there anything that's not of God? Is there anything that we all believe that God made everything? Especially, I want to believe that God made all the gods, small gods as well.
Who small gods are you talking about?
So you're saying
we have demons. We have Satan. Why are you talking about God? What about Satan?
Okay.
What about the demons that left the heavens to slide with women here on earth and they were not allowed back in the heavens? Those ones are the people that can do all this. Okay. They have powers to,
So you're saying Satan have the power to create as well?
Not create. These demigods, right? Like if you see these villages, they put a statue there and the thing works for them. You get, they believe that thing is their God, and that doing is Satan's doing. And those things, they're always man-made. Who made statue? They are man-made. I can just put this guitar here and I say I'll start to be serving it. Surprisingly, if I believe it so much, there might be power in it, and I will believe it's God's doing. It's not God. God wants us to serve Him in spirit and truth. What does it mean to serve someone in spirit and truth? We have the Bible for us to use.
Why do you like God made everything? God made Satan.
Yeah. God created Satan. I never said God did not create Satan.
Everything Satan created. God is aware. God is inside. He knows everything. He's aware of everything. He's aware of His gods. He's aware of everything. There's nothing that He's not aware of. Okay.
But we are living in Satan's world. God promised us His kingdom is going to come, and we have faith in it. We are living in the end. We are living, we are in the, end time now that we're living in. So definitely God's kingdom is going to come. And when the Bible says it will come as a thief in the night, nobody knows when it's going to come, but it will come. We are living in the last days, and the last days that the signs we're seeing, so food shortages, hardship, wars, pestilences, no.
Okay. Noted. So
What makes you happy?
What makes me happy?
Yeah, these days.
What makes me happy? If I'm in healthy condition, right, and everything works fine for you, everybody has plans for everyday activities, and if it goes fine for you, you're healthy. Definitely, you'll be happy. No matter what situations you're going through, no matter if your plan goes on well, you're sick, you can't really be happy, right? So if you are healthy and what you're doing is forthgoing, you're doing things and you get results for things you're doing, then I believe anyone will be happy.
Is the Nigerian economy the cause of hookup?
Because why I pause is that there are still many people that don't do hookup. They survive, but most people are lazy. No, there are different reasons why people do hookup, but the ones that don't have reasons, some do it and stop. Some may say they're in school, they want to make money, so when they make money, they go back, and sometimes they find it like an easy way to make money, just to sleep with a man and get money. Some people continue in that same aspect, some stop. They just need the money for a particular time, and when they get to, they stop. Then maybe they need money again, they'll go back again. Maybe they don't have it, they can get money from, they'll know, okay, if you do this, you make money. But some is just laziness. Some are just laziness, they don't want to work. They feel, well, to me it's like an easy way to make money. An easy way to make money for them, that's why they do it. And there are other ways to make money too, but they feel all they have to do is just to sleep with the man and make money. And it's also pleasure for them, do. And most people don't like it. But it's like, they don't have any other choice to do it. But I'm not saying I like it. It is wrong. It is wrong. So that's why I say they're just being lazy.
Okay. And so for you, laziness because you don't have to look up. There's something else you do.
Yeah, ways to make money, yeah.
Are
I would say
Nigerian
yes,
girls
because
the
if
only
you
demanding ones in the
check
world?
it, the corruption in Nigeria is beyond compared to any other countries. Like, there are some countries that they don't work and government pay them. The government did not pay them for them to not to work, but I believe it does that so that they cannot go into hookups and such things like this. That's why they make education, in some countries, free education and all that. If these people doing hookup now, they have what they receive a salary every month, though they don't have a job. I'm not talking about the lazy ones now. I'm talking about the ones that do it for a reason. They need money. But whereby you get money every month, are you going to go into hookup? So, but yeah, in Nigeria we don't have such. People are hungry, So most times it is the economy and the government that force people into such things, get people frustrated. The increase of frustration is becoming worse with the way things are now in the country. I want to answer your question with a narrative, a question too. But like, if I ask you, how would you say a graduate who went to school going into armed robbery? Why? Because he might have searched for a job. No job is coming forth. He's a guy, he can't go into hookup. He can't be a prostitute. So where you think he sees money is going to steal, carry gun, threaten people and get money. Most of them don't want to do it. I'm talking about the graduates. I'm not talking about these lazy ones too that want to make money fast. A graduate, he has searched for work. We know about all these things. There's no job, no infrastructure for job employment and all that, and people going to armed robbery and stealing. A graduate coming out to be a driver.
Yeah. So you're using that as an example.
Yes, for why girls.
Okay, so being on.
Is solution to Nigerians' problem biblical or scientific?
What do you think is solution? Do you think solution is biblical or is scientific, or it is?
The solution is biblical because There is no way, there's no human government that will definitely, even these other countries that pay their citizens money, there are still corruption today. You understand?
Not
So,
as much as them.
and yeah, because when you check the corrupt, but for the fact there's corruption, it's not a good system of government. You understand? So basically, it's just for God's kingdom to come and all this will be no more.
Okay. So let's
What's your best
You
soap
know,
opera?
if you talk of soap opera, there are soap opera that I've watched that I don't think you might even find on the internet again. When I watch soap opera, I don't think there's anything on the internet, and if you find, I don't think you can see it. It's I think it's a Mexican soap opera. They call it Paloma. Passion. The name is Passion. Yeah.
yes.
I don't know if I'm missing it. I don't know. The Paloma, I don't think it's Passion. Passion is different from that Paloma. So I've forgotten the Diego and Paloma. If you know the Diego and Paloma, that's Passion
Is
is
not Secret of the Woods. That's it now.
for the
That
Paloma.
is
Okay.
Secret of the Woods now.
Okay. I can't really remember, but I know Passion is different. Passion, yes, Passion is American. Yeah. I know somebody named Louis
That's
and
the
all
best
that.
of that.
I just mentioned two now, like Diego and Paloma. Yeah, Passion. We did never ended that Passion. We practically go to people's houses to watch it.
If you're surprised. One like I said, that is best soap. That Paloma and Diego soap.
So that, I don't think you can find that in the
What's that
internet.
one?
I mentioned, so I told you about Passion.
What's that one? Okay.
Secret of the Sun.
That's it. Yeah, Secret of the Sound. That's what it was. Secret of the Sound. Yeah.
That is not Paloma. That is not Paloma.
That's it.
Secret of the Sand. There is one guy that is mentor there. Secret of the Sand. There is one guy they call Raquel. Those are the few I remember. That is not Passion.
His good sister.
That is not Diego and Paloma now. Diego and Paloma is different.
Oh, okay.
Diego and Paloma, there was a guy that Diego wanted Paloma, but the family forced Diego to give her another woman, whereas the woman has another boyfriend. And when the boyfriend got the woman pregnant, they thought it was Diego's, and it wasn't Diego. So that is about it. But when I'm talking about Raquel, this is a different person entirely.
Okay.
Ruth and Raquel, yeah, Ruth and Raquel.
You like that one?
You said the soap I like.
That was nice.
Mhm.
Okay, which recent soap is the best one?
There's no recent soap that's my best soap really.
What about John Wick?
John Wick is not a soap opera now. It's a soap opera.
Something like
That is not soap. You can't call season movies as a soap opera. They end.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
They end. Well, but when you talk about soap, hey,
Okay, which season?
you can make it. You can call it season movies because then there was no, maybe there was nothing to make it seasonal. So
Yeah.
it's a soap opera.
Yeah.
So when we talk about season movie,
If you buy
John Wick ended
John
now.
Wick now in the CD,
Mm.
or anyhow, it's going to be just like what we have now. What do you call it?
Season movie now.
movie,
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's just that they were playing it every Thursday for us.
Mm.
That's the same. So, yeah. So,
What sport do you
what
like?
what last sport do you think? What sports do you like? What last sport do you like?
Apart from football,
Mhm.
pool,
Hmm?
pool.
Pool.
Mm.
That's sport. I think that's the game.
It's a sport too. People play. It's soccer not a game.
People play that sport though.
It's soccer not a game.
What kind of game? Have you heard of the slap sport where they slap themselves?
No, but I've seen it on phone. But
Do you like it?
to me, it's not a
You
sport.
think it makes sense?
That's violence. That's violence.
You don't like it?
I can't sit and watch such. What do you learn from it?
I don't know.
It's might be entertaining to people just like wrestling. Talk of wrestling.
People actually enjoy watching it.
Hey, that's what I say now. Like wrestling now, it's violence, but people like watching it. It was when I was not as educated as I am now that I watch wrestling. But when I come to know it's violence and God doesn't support such, I don't watch it. Most especially UFC, because now we know wrestling. We know most of it is acting. That will blow you a couple of times and no cuts on your lip or your face. You will know it's acting, right? No, it's portrays violence, but it's acting. But when you talk about UFC, it's not a joke. There's no acting in UFC.
Yeah, but you have to be the best sport anyway.
It's violence.
But now maybe I'm actually going to that.
Everybody's not the same.
Okay. So,
Do you want Yo give a
You
shout
want to give a
out
shout
to
out to
anybody?
No.
what about your mom?
Shout out to my mom. My mom doesn't watch podcasts,
Your mom, maybe it's my brother, but like Sean. Why is not giving a shout out?
Maybe some other time. I think I will be in the show again.
Yeah, but why not?
And so my mom says it was not.
Of course, you can give a shout out. That's not, you don't have to think about it.
Okay, I'll give a shout out to my family, not just my mom. Everybody that is my family. Give shout out to my friends. Kakonde by name, Kenny, Chinedu. I wanted to say Nedu, so they should not be confused. Not Nedu. Same Chidon, Kenny, Timothy, Elijah, Obus, Charles, Wisdom, Ella. Practically all my friends, Agbalagbi, there's someone they call Agbalagbi, Bombay, Papi, there are a lot of them. I can't really, but everybody that is my friend that we drink together, shout out to all of you.
What did you drink a lot?
drink a lot. No, basically these are the people that will go out together, sit together, sometimes we drink together. So that I might not mention some people guys. I'm just saying that you drink. At times you go sit down with people you don't know and you drink together. So those ones are just everybody.
Alright, no problem. So let's end it here. Maybe next time we'll talk about something.